Jason Bateman plays the villain in Netflix's Carry On, and though it might be a surprising role for some, it won't be for those familiar with the 9-year-old horror movie he starred in. Jason Bateman is best known for his comedic roles, but throughout his career, he has covered different genres. Bateman's acting career began in TV in the early 1980s when he played James Cooper Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie, and in 1987, he made his proper film debut when he played Todd Howard in the fantasy comedy Teen Wolf 2. Jason Bateman rose to fame when he played David Hogan in The Hogan Family, becoming a teen idol in the 1980s. Bateman's most notable roles to date are Michael Bluth in the comedy series Arrested Development and Martin Beard in Netflix's Ozark. In film, Bateman's latest project is Netflix's action thriller Carry On, alongside Taron Egerton. In it, Bateman plays the big villain, a role that might be surprising to some, but not to those who watched the 2015 psychological horror movie The Gift. Jason Bateman's villain is one of the best parts of Carry On. Jason Bateman's performance stands out in Carry On. The Traveler, Jason Bateman, in Carry On. Carry On follows Ethan Kopech Egerton, a TSA officer at the Los Angeles airport who, after asking his boss for a promotion as his girlfriend, Nora, Sophia Carson, is pregnant, is assigned to the baggage scanning lane. Ethan is handed a seemingly forgotten earbud and is instructed to put it on, through which a man, simply referred to as the Traveler, Bateman, gives him clear instructions. Ethan has to let the Traveler's man pass inspection regardless of what he sees in his suitcase, and if he tries to do anything to stop him, the Traveler's people will kill Nora. The Traveler isn't revealed right away, and it's not until Ethan is finally able to spot him at a nearby restaurant that Bateman makes his first full appearance in Carry On. Although the Traveler mostly stays away from action and simply gives instructions to Ethan, he feels like a real threat. He doesn't have to yell or anything, and Bateman's calm voice actually makes the Traveler even more menacing and disturbing. Bateman's Traveler doesn't need big action scenes to be scary, and while this has been seen as against type for Bateman, it's the same villain style he brought in The Gift. Jason Bateman proved he could play a great villain in The Gift. The Gift had some disturbing twists. The Gift Robin and Simon talking. In 2015, Jason Bateman starred in The Gift, written and directed by Joel Edgerton. The Gift follows Simon, Bateman, and Robin Callum, Rebecca Hall, who relocate to Los Angeles after Robin's miscarriage and Simon getting a new job. One day, they come across Gordon Gordo Mosley Edgerton, Simon's old high school classmate, who begins to drop in unannounced and leave gifts for them, from bottles of wine to koi fish for their pond. After a disturbing visit to Gordo's supposed home, Simon tells him to stay away from them, but Gordo begins to act even creepier and crosses all boundaries. While Gordo is the main villain in The Gift, there's a big twist and very disturbing reveal about Simon and his past connected to Gordo that makes him a villain. However, unlike Gordo, who is a typical stalker villain, Simon is the charming, discreetly manipulative, but still very dangerous type of villain, who is able to cover his own tracks with lies and by relying on his natural charm. Bateman goes from a likable character the audience would root for to the type of character that should be avoided at all costs, and one that could easily entangle anyone in his lies and disturbing plans. The shift in Jason Bateman's character in The Gift is the best proof that he can be a great villain, more so when given a well-written and developed character. Surely, Carry On's Traveler is the typical bad guy in most ways, but Bateman's natural charm is what makes him even more disturbing, as you wouldn't expect a man like him to be about to kill hundreds of people on a plane.